Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are rebuilding the Miami Heat after acquiring Terry Rozier from the Charlotte Hornets. So if you are unaware of the trade, basically the Miami Heat are sending Kyle Lowry and a first-round pick over to the Charlotte Hornets for Terry Rozier. It's that simple of a trade here, and I feel like it's a really good trade for the Miami Heat. Definitely, they get another scorer in Terry Rozier. They get a way better upgrade at the point guard position. That's for Kyle Lowry and a first-round pick. Right now, he's having one of the best seasons of his career, averaging 23 points per game, about 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Which I feel like he's pretty efficient in my opinion. And then I definitely think it's a really good trade for the Hornets as well. The Hornets, they go ahead, they get Kyle Lowry on the team. He should be able to. I don't know if he's gonna play for them at all. I heard a report that he's not expected to play until the trade deadline, which I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah. So the Hornets basically got a first round pick off of Terry Rozier, which this means the Hornets are entering like officially rebuilding mode here. I feel like Gordon Hayward or like Peter Washington or Miles Bridges, like one of these guys is gonna get traded above the deadline. It's gonna be a really interesting trade deadline, man. But like I said, the Miami Heat have acquired Terry Rozier. Which take a look at the rotation, the way 2K wants it. They want Terry Rozier to come off the bench, which I can definitely see that happening. Actually, no, he's definitely gonna start. Right? There's no way they trade for like a backup. No, I'm just not seeing it. That he's not coming off the bench. Maybe the first game to get him like in the rotation a little bit, but I just don't see him coming off the bench at all. So I'm moving him to point guard, secondary position 2 guard. So you're starting 5 now. It'll be Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, and Bam Adebayo, with Jaime Jaquez off the bench, Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson, Josh Richardson, and then that's the rotation. So I don't like the rotation. They lost Drew Smith the entire year, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Let's see how this team does with Terry Rozier. At the end of the season, Nikola Jokic is your MVP. But as you can see here, we actually did end up making the playoffs, obviously. We were the 6th seed, so not as good as I anticipated, but we got New York. So we all know that these two teams matched up in the last playoffs, which they had an OG Anunoby to the team, so that's definitely a huge upgrade for them. But let's see. This seriously could go really either way. But heading into our player stats here, we got about 21 from Jimmy Butler. We got 21 from Jimmy Butler, 21 from Terry Rozier, 19.5 from Tyler Hero, 18.5 from Bam, 13 from Jaime Jaquez. We had 12 from Duncan Robinson, 8 from Caleb Martin, 8 from Kevin Love, 8 from Richardson, and 6 from Nikola Jokic. So we got New York, like I said. So let's see what happens if we can go ahead and beat New York in round 1. And we're gonna lose in 5. That definitely sucks after being in Terry Rozier, but it's a new off season. Obviously the chemistry will be a little bit better. We should be able to go ahead and build some chemistry here, add some new pieces to the team if we have money in the off season. But no Miami Heat players retire, so let's just go ahead and hop straight into the draft lottery here to see. I don't think we have a pick in the draft though. I'm pretty sure we know. You might have like one, maybe late second or late first round pick. Let me just check to make sure. And we got pick 22 and pick 21 in the NBA draft, so we can either go ahead and draft here, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and do. We can try the piece in the trade finder and see what we can't even trade the picks. Never mind, we're gonna have to go ahead and draft here. So let's hop straight into the draft with pick 22 and see what's available on the market here. Let me make sure I download the draft class. Yes, I did. So let's see what happens. Alexander Sarr goes number 1. We got Isaiah Collier and then Matt Buzelis. Let's go straight to 22 here. So we got Tyrese Proctor, we got Kyle Fulkowski, we got Bobby Klitman, Trey Alexander. I think we can definitely use a backup point guard. So I'm definitely, or we can take Bronny James. Maybe we can get LeBron to sign here. But we could actually, that would kind of be nice to sign Ronnie James, but I feel like Tyrese Proctor just a better player. 15 points, 2 rebounds. Obviously, he's not actually doing this in college, but Tyrese Proctor, 17 points. He's a lot more efficient. I think I'm gonna go with Bronny James here. So Bronny James was pick 22. You know, just for the I don't know if I'll actually go ahead and get who I want to get. I'm taking Daron Holmes with this pick here. So it's on two of these guys. You know, Tyrese Proctor obviously would have been the better option, but Bronny James definitely developed. So we got Kevin Love declining, Caleb Martin declining, Josh Richardson declining, Jovic I'm accepting, Thomas Bryant I'm declining, and then Drew Smith I'm gonna go ahead and accept that actually, and then Thomas Bryant is gonna decline his player option. So qualifying offers we have Haywood Highsmith and RJ Hampton. I'm only extending it to like Haywood Highsmith, then heading into free agency here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so, did LeBron? I don't see LeBron. Did he retire? It looks like yeah, he retired. So we can't even get LeBron anyway. But I guess he can. We could just use his son here, because why not? So, Hero, Bronny James, Drew Smith, Tyler. Yeah. So no, I said Rozier, Bronny James, Drew Smith. We got Hero, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Jaquez. We got Nikola Jovic, Daron Holmes, and Bam, and Orlando Robinson. So. Definitely think what we can need is some backup, some backup forwards and a backup center. So you need a backup power forward and a backup center. And Caleb Martin is a guy that would 100% go ahead and re-sign. Let's go ahead and get that signing done. We also got like Josh Richardson here, which we can go ahead and bring him in or bring him back actually, which I might actually go ahead and do. So let's bring in Josh Richardson here, only for a minimum, which is fine with me. So Josh Richardson and Caleb Martin, welcome back to the team. Obviously, we can sign like a backup five after the moratorium is over to see how much money we have left. So we can only sign minimum contracts, of course. We got like Larry Nance, Luke Cornett, Drew Eubanks. I don't like any of these options. I guess we can give Drew Eubanks a chance, maybe Luke Cornett. Or we can just bring in Kevin Love. Andre Drummond would be a great addition. I mean, I don't know if we can get him, even though I would love to get a guy like him. As you can see, like Mo Bamba, we actually have money. Actually, I didn't know that one. So. Larry Nance, Gogo Badazi, we can sign, which that also wouldn't be a terrible idea. Christian Wood, a really good shooter, obviously. Dario Saric, Isaiah Hartenstein, maybe would be a little too much money. We can sign Plumlee, which I don't trust him because I feel like he's gonna go down a lot. So I'm leaning towards either Andre Drummond or what's the other option? Gogo Badazi. Or we can sign Christian Wood, but I'm just gonna go ahead and obviously sign Andre Drummond to a 2-year deal, and he's actually gonna accept it. Wow, so Andre Drummond is gonna be our backup center for the next 2 years. I like that a lot for us. Orlando Robinson is also waiting in the shadows, which I don't. If he develops, that'll be amazing, because in 2 years he can be our backup five. All right. Our bench is now Richardson, Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez, Nikola Jovic, and Andre Drummond. Jovic can be our backup four. And I like it. I definitely think if Robinson goes down, we'll like move somebody there. But I feel like we're good. I feel like we're definitely good. RJ Hampton, Haywood Highsmith are back. Jimmy Butler's going down, Hero's going up, Bam is going down, Hawkins is going up, Rozier's going down one, which that's not a great sign. Jovic is going down, Duncan Robinson's going down 2 overall, so that's not a great sign to our bench, though. We do got RJ Hampton going up, so let's just go ahead and download the draft class here. Do we have to cut somebody? I have to see. I think we do have to actually release somebody or trade somebody for like a second, so let's just download the 2025 draft class. We might actually have to cut somebody now that I think about it. I think we have 16 players, and I was right, we have 16 players, so let's see, who we gonna cut here? I think it's gonna have to be, I don't want to cut, so it'll be Jamal Cain. I think it's going to be RJ Hampton here, so RJ Hampton is going to be the guy we are going to cut here. So RJ Hampton, sadly, we're going to go and cut him. So RJ Hampton, no longer on the team, and we have actually 17 players. Wow. I'm not cutting Drew Smith, so it'll either be Jamal Cain, which we might actually go ahead and do, because I'm not cutting Haywood Highsmith. He was actually, I feel he can be a good role player at times, so Jamal Cain is going to be the other guy. That should be it. Yes, alright, so heading into the rotation here, got Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, Jaime Jaquez, Andre Drummond, Nikola Jovic, and Duncan Robinson as your 9-man rotation. So we don't have a backup point guard in there yet, which hopefully that can be Ronnie James and Orlando Robinson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and send Ronnie James down to the G League. I'm also going to go and send Daron Holmes down there, and then that'll be it. So I'll see you guys at the end of this season, and then hopefully, just hopefully, we can make the playoffs. If we're bad, we'll stop at the trade deadline indefinitely here. Jokic wins another MVP, which I definitely think this should be going to Embiid. Well, at least this season, but at the end of the season, we were really, really good as the number 2 seed. I told you guys the team chemistry would grow, and we would start winning games. So they wanted to go ahead and start Nikola Jovic for the rest of the season, which if that's what they want to do, sure, I guess. I mean, I was kind of thinking moving Butler to the 4 and starting Jaime Jaquez, but I don't know. What do you guys think? But as you can see, we're the 2nd seed in the playoffs. We have to play the Brooklyn Nets. So player stats, we got 22.5 from Hero, 18 from Rozier, 16 from Butler, 16 and 10 rebounds from Bam. We got 15 from Jaime Jaquez. We got 9 and 10 off the bench from Andre Drummond. Also 1 block and almost 1 steal. So his production is just great off the bench. First, we got 9 from Nikola Jovic, 7 from Caleb Martin, 6 from Bronny James. We had 6 from Duncan Robinson and 0 from Richardson. But like I said, we have the Nets. So they signed Kevin Porter Jr. He's averaging 19 points per game, which is really good for them. Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, North 55th, Nick Claxton, Cameron Thomas, Daron Sharp, Ben Simmons, Kyle Anderson, Alec Burks. So against the Brooklyn Nets here, we are gonna go ahead and beat them in 7. I thought we were gonna lose there for a sec, but we got Toronto now. So Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Chris Boucher, Jakob Poeltl. They still have Bruce Brown, which is actually very interesting here. Dennis Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell with Alexander Sarr and Trendon Watford and Josh Okogie. Very interesting bench and team, but we are going to go ahead and go 2-2. We're going to go 3-2. We're going to go to a game 7 with this team. I don't think this series' game, it should be going to a game 7 in reality. But, you know, it's whatever. Let's go ahead and go into the game 7 here. Hopefully we can win it with Simcast here. And they're going to have the lead heading into half. Bro, if we lose by the freaking Raptors like this, bro, okay. And we're going to lose 126 to 111. This team should not be capable of beating us, really. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. But it's whatever, man. We're going to go and lose just like that. So lose to the Raptors. They go on to get eliminated by the Pacers, and the Thunder are going to win the championship. Finals MVP going to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So now they got Kyle Lowry retiring as a Sacramento King. He played with Charlotte, it looks like, as a backup point guard. Signed with Sacramento to have a reduced backup point guard role. Got Kevin Love signed with the Rockets. He's going to retire, so nice career, I guess, for him. And then, yeah, that's really it. So heading into the draft lottery here, I'm pretty 100% sure we don't have a pick, and it's looking like we're not going to have it, so we're not going to have a pick. So no picks in the draft, which is fair, I guess. So heading into team player option, we got Jimmy Butler declining, Jaquez accepting, Jovic accepting. I'm going to go ahead and, do we accept or decline Decker Rob? We can accept it and use his money in like a trade to get a better starting power forward. We can rely on Jovic, but I really don't want to do that, to be honest with you. So I think we can't. I mean, before we do it, let's look around the league and see what guys are making around 20 to 18 million dollars. That's So to 20 to 19 million around his range. If there's a guy that we can go ahead and get, so let's go ahead and load up the player finder. I'm pretty sure this is how you do it here. So contract. Am I okay? Yeah. So this is it. Max salary per year. I think this is it. Well, let's see. So 19 to 20 million. All right. So let's see. So 20 million. Sure, 20 million. So let's see. Obviously, none of these guys will be available here. So let's see. Most of these guys have like player options or team options here, so we can get Colin Sexton off the bench, which that would not be terrible. I mean, we can bring him in. Kind of like that. I actually kind of like we can Clint Capella has like a player option as well. Most of these guys have like player and team options here. So I'm actually leaning towards trading for Colin Sexton here. I mean, if we can sign him, that'd be great. Got Rui Hachimura down here, which I think we're gonna go after Colin Sexton. He would be the best realistic option available in my mind. So let's go after Colin Sexton here. That's a perfect guy we can get. So let's accept. So if we're gonna have to accept this, means we're gonna have to guarantee trade him in the right now. We're gonna have to guarantee trade him. So let's go ahead and try to trade for the Utah Jazz, Colin Sexton. I mean, nor the other guy that I have interest in. That's kind of realistic with me right now. I mean, we can look one more time since even player options are over. We can look like one more time just in case. So, like I said, no, this is any right? Okay, so let's load up. $20 million to go all the way down here. Like I said, I feel like okay. Now I kind of just messed it up. So let's load it back and let's see what we can get. Alright, so, I don't think, I mean, it's showing a little bit more options. We can, I mean, also, they probably have to give me more money if you want to go in for Austin Reeves, which the Lakers have no interest in trading him, which is definitely fair. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go after a role player like Colin Sexton, which I'm not mad at all. Malik Monk I mean, I don't know if he's available, but he's not really the guy I'm looking for. I mean, maybe Tyus Jones wouldn't be a terrible backup point guard off the bench now that I think about it, so either Tyus Jones, we're gonna. So yes, okay. So it's either Tyus Jones or Sexton here. I mean, I think it's gonna. I mean, what team is Tyus Jones on again? I don't know how I forgot that fact. But Tyus Jones is he on the Wizards still? No, he is not. Where is Tyus Jones? I have to keep looking for him. That's Trey Jones' brother. Where is Tyus Jones at? Tyus Jones is actually I do not see him anywhere, man. There he is on the Jazz. So both players are in the Jazz. There's no shot we can get them both, right? Like there's no shot we can get them both. I mean, let's see. All right, so it'll have to maybe include Duncan Robinson and then 9 more million. I want to trade Caleb Martin. But that is probably what we're gonna have to do if you want to get this to go through. But he's a really good role player. I don't think we can, do that. So let's just try and get Colin Sexton here as the better scorer in my opinion. So Duncan Robinson, and let's say it's the 2029 first round pick for Colin Sexton, and they are going to definitely, yeah, they're gonna decline that. So I'll throw a second round pick in there. And they're actually gonna go ahead and decline it again. I'll throw one more second, and they're gonna decline. Okay, I'll offer Daron Holmes in the trade, and they agree. So we trade. So yeah, we get Holmes on the team. Just like that, he'll be a great addition off the bench. I don't want to move him to point guard because I feel like he's not the best, playmaker slash, passer in my opinion. So bench is pretty good in my opinion. We just need to figure out our backup point guard slot, and then that should be fine. Qualifying offers. I'm extending Drew Smith and Leonard Robinson. I feel like Drew Smith could be a really good player until he got hurt, obviously. But these guys, actually, now that I think about it, we don't have to bring him back if we want to be forward. Jimmy Butler is the guy that I feel like he can get some, I don't know if he's going to get paid that much, but Butler, I'm definitely going to go ahead and re-sign him. Let's say it's a 2-year deal, $44 million, and we're on his #1 offer sheet, which is great. We can bring in Alex Caruso if you want to. I think we can, at least. So, now Alex Caruso, we can bring in like a Jalen Williams to be a third-string center slash, power forward against Aaron Wiggins, which, I mean, we do need a backup small forward, or actually, no, what am I saying? It's going to be Jimmy Butler, and then we just need a backup point guard, and then after that, we should be fine, really, in my opinion. So, let's sign Alex Caruso to a 2-year deal. And I'm going to go and move Alex Caruso to point, and he is actually going to stay the same, which is great. So, Caruso will be starting point guard for this season. So, we'll have Caruso, Sexton, Hawkes, Caleb Martin, Andre Drummond off the bench. I'll sign Montrezl Harrell for like a third-string center. And that'll be it for us. I'll see you guys in the rotation. Your Miami Heat rotation is Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, and they still want to start Nikola Jokic, which I guess if he turns into like a really good role player starter for us, that would be great. Bam Adebayo, Jaime Jaquez, Colin Sexton, Andre Drummond, and Caleb Martin. The really sad thing is that Alex Caruso went down all the way to a 70. How did he go down like 4 or 3 overalls that fast? Like I get he's not even that old. But no, it's whatever. We can run a temp. If like we deal with something, we can get Ronnie James in there, so it's not terrible. He's a 75, which I actually want to give him some run in the rotation. So Ronnie James will get the run, but I'll shrink the bench utilization down to like a 46, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season here. We'll get Ronnie James at least some run. I mean, it's not a lot, definitely, but it'll do for now. See you guys at the end of the season. This season, we obviously, I mean, we started off really, really bad. We turned around at the deadline. We're 25 and 25, debating myself if we should make a move. We turned around real fast, as you can see. We went 48 and 34 on this season. So, we're the 4th seed in the East. We got to play Charlotte. So, Terry Rozier versus former team for the first time. Obviously, not since the first time, but in the playoffs, obviously. So they have acquired LaMelo Ball, Jacoby Walter, Brandon Miller, Washington, and Mark Olim. So I'll kind of love it here. Got 18 and a half from Hero. We didn't have a 20-point per game score. Hawkins was our second leading scorer. Butler 14 points. Obviously he's 36, but Rozier, Bam, also 15. Charlotte, like I said. So I mean, all of our guys could score the ball definitely, but let's see. And we're gonna go and just lose the game. We're gonna go and just lose. So. Lose by the Hornets, Terry Rozier, and his former, okay, whatever. I'm not going to go into the year on this. We're just going to keep getting worse every year. It's not going to get any better unless we, trade Butler, which that's for a different video. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. One thing I didn't notice is, Jaime Hawkins developed really good, so we might do a rebuild centered around him, and us, trading Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, and Bam Adebayo to, rebuild around Jaime Hawkins. Maybe not Tyler Hero, but I just want to rebuild around Jaime Hawkins in one video, so maybe a Heat 10-year rebuild coming soon around Jaime Hawkins. We'll see very, very soon. But I'll see you guys in the next video. It'll most likely be about the Bucks, or yeah, it'll be about the Bucks most likely for 2 reasons. Which I actually have a surprise video coming out for you guys soon about the Bucks, and it's not just about the firing of Adrian Griffin. It's actually about a whole new topic that came out. I'm gonna just leave a hint down right here. It's about a guy that is soon to be traded off his team. So that's all I'm gonna say right there. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.